Hey, VoidBurger here. I just wanted to tell you that Chip Cheesem was kind enough to teach me that fancy dual audio trick, so if you see this caption at the beginning of the videos, which should be most of the non-blind run videos, that means that if you download the source video, which is an MP4, you can select a second audio track in whatever video player you're using, and it has us three talking over the cutscenes and any other things I cut out the commentary for. So if you've already seen the cutscenes, or you don't care if we talk over them, then go and do that now. Hello, I'm VoidBurger, and we're gonna play some Shattered Memories. And with me is Snark Cookie and Chip Cheesem.
Hi.
Hello.
And this game has a gimmick. It's got psychology shit in it, so you were warned. Just saying. If you're offended by psychology, look out.
I hate psychology. I'm out.
And the other gimmick is Wiimote gimmicks. I hope you like those. There's a lot.
I like those. I like when you have to press 2 buttons to start a game also.
Why not just one? I don't understand. So if you notice this was made by Climax Games, guess what they made?
What?
They made Silent Hill Origins.
Oh.
You know how great that game was?
Well.
But if this game had an unlockable fursuit, I would like it way more, honestly.
Yeah, you can hit stuff with TVs. That was nice.
Yeah. There's no combat in this game either. I can't hit anything with anything.
Everything's
So
vibrating.
that's another gimmick. They're just dancing.
Alright. I'm okay with that.
They're ready for the game to be played. They're antsy.
Sweetie. Sweetie.
Yes?
The new patient is here. They're early.
That's fine. We can start now. I've read your notes. The other therapist didn't work out for you. I want you to know this will be different. We take this at your pace. No notes, no drugs, no theories. We go back to the start. Understand what happened. Take a look at this short form. I promise it's the only one you'll see during your therapy. Try to answer truthfully. It's easier that way.
So this is the infamous personality inventory form, and I will use the phrase PI to talk about certain things during the LP. Certain objects in the game, if you look at them and observe them, they completely affect your personal inventory of what your psych profile is doing, and will change things according to how much of a sex, alcohol, or family addict you are. Making friends easily is a friendliness PI. Having a drink helps me relax is obviously an alcoholic PI. Listening to other people's feelings is a friendliness thing. The abstract ideas thing is like whether or not you're fake. That's a weird PI that I'm not really going to talk that much about. It's a whole different thing for a completely different ending.
So you can be a poser?
Yeah. You can be basically... You don't want help from the psychologist, which is pretty interesting, actually.
So this is a corruption of an already shitty test, of a Myers-Briggs test. Great. I'm excited.
You've been unfaithful? Is that true? Okay. Let's get started then.
Cheryl! Cheryl? Sweetie? Oh my God. Cheryl? 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 Cheryl!
Oh my god. Real-time shadows in a Wii game.
Yeah, get used to how bad those are.
Oh boy.
It's not super apparent at the beginning, but later on when you're like walking behind people and stuff, it's bad. Shadows don't know what the fuck to do. They flat project on objects that are only a few feet away but are invisible. It's really weird.
Huh.
They didn't know how to do shadows in this game.
Oh my god, a
It
doll.
shows.
I'm scared.
It's not Cheryl's.
Dolls are scary.
Those are what shadows look like. Just black masses, slightly larger than the object it's making a shadow from, right?
I don't know about light.
Man, we're agile as hell.
He climbs so much shit in this game. Scampers, climbs, dodges, throws stuff over.
2 dog signs. It's a really dangerous dog.
Maybe there's like 2 dogs in there.
Man.
So this game is a remake. Well, not a remake. It's a reimagining of Silent Hill 1. Which means it's a fan fiction, let's be honest.
Okay.
Basically, they should have just told this story without any sort of Silent Hill elements in it, and I might have liked it, but I don't know.
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
A dear one is missing, but hey.
But I've got time to stop and be a hornball.
Yeah, I can't tell what month it is, and I kind of wish you could, because it'd be interesting if it were like August and it were snowing, but whatever.
Silent Hill? But where am I?
Albuquerque.
Silent Hill?
See, I could look at this picture here, the family picture, but that would add to my family PI. And I could look at this beer over here, but that would add to my alcoholic PI. And I don't want to risk it because I'm trying to get a certain character's outfit and attitude for this run because I didn't get it for the other one.
This is not how psychology works, by the way.
Phone's out.
It doesn't work like this.
This is not how this works. This is not what those sort of tests test.
My immersion!
It had me all. The first question was like, all right, yeah, that could be extroversion versus introversion, sure. And the abstract thinking, sure, that could be thinking and feeling, or judgment and perception. But no, everything else, no, no, thank you. Stop ruining my psychology.
It's not even close to being done yet, dude. It's just the beginning. Literally, it's like 10 minutes in right now.
I'm already not happy.
In here is a bunch of sex PI.
Oh, baby.
Check this out.
Cammy.
Really? God. Oh, man.
Apparently the Midwich Cuckoos is actually a reference to Children of the Corn, apparently. Unless I'm mistaken and I'm completely lying and I'm getting it confused with something else that's also a movie reference.
I've not seen that movie in years.
I don't know if that Bad Girls porno mag matters, or if they forgot to make it matter, because it looks like they put it there on purpose to give you more sex PI. Also, you can fill it around with your fucking flashlight like this and it looks stupid.
Oh, man.
You can also peek.
Wait.
Peek. I'm peeking.
That's a farty door. Man. Sound Hill's full of fart doors. This is just a joke town. Best value in town. Can you make Harry frugal?
No.
God.
There's absolutely nothing worth looking at in here. There's a few things that he comments on and doesn't matter.
Just for kicks.
He comments on this.
So I'm not getting out this way.
Just saying that the weather's fucked up and it's closed.
I can read backwards really fast.
There's a gas station, by the way, and they make lattes and cappuccinos here.
Oh.
Because I like a good gas station cappuccino.
Well.
That extra aroma of gasoline really
Make cappuccinos.
really makes it delicious.
I wouldn't want to drink a cappuccino in Silent Hill to begin with, but especially a gas station in Silent Hill. Oh, it's our first puzzle.
A puzzle?
Oh, man.
Everybody get your thinking caps on for a puzzle.
It's on.
Right?
Just lying, it's not. There's no
Oh.
puzzles in this game, really.
Oh.
I thought I was going to solve a puzzle.
It's the age-old question, how do I open this?
Oh, that nice little tone to tell you did it right.
I did it.
Congratulations, you figured out something
Also,
very
look,
simple.
the snow comes through the door,
Oh,
like
nice.
when you first grab the door. If it's an outside door, the snow will just come in like as soon as you grab the handle. Also, this is the part where I always remember I have a Cheryl button. And I start
good.
yelling Cheryl at everything. Can't help myself.
Cheryl, have you been climbing that wrench again? Get down from there, come on.
Cheryl's his wrench's name. This song is called Creeping Distress. It plays all the fucking time. And it's 3 fucking notes, and I'm just wondering how many times it plays during the game, so I'm gonna keep count. Because I'm honestly really fucking curious how many times it uses. Because I feel it's the only fucking song on the soundtrack that I recognize.
If I keep calling her name, she'll come.
Maybe you shouldn't have taught your kid your sweet scampering skills, and you wouldn't have to look up on top of everything. Goddamn.
Town's cut off.
Wow, he can say 2 things at the same time! Master ventriloquist here.
This town is so boring. Except for this.
Oh man.
Look at him. No, buddy, I'm not Cheryl.
Have you seen her? That's my favorite one.
It's good, because there's a couple that are just like, almost conversational, like, Cheryl?
There's also some, like, if you're indoors, he'll say, like, sweetie.
Cheryl, the pilot light's gone out again.
Look, it's Boston Market. Cheryl loved Boston Market. Maybe she's in there. She wants some pickin' and mashed potatoes. So you can go into Teresa's, which looks way more attractive, honestly, than this place, the camera shop. I didn't know you could go through this until, like, the fucking 4th time I played this game. Because look at this. Look how bright that is.
Wow.
Look how not bright that is.
Well, it says open.
I don't trust that. Also, it's got pretty dresses, a big window. No, we're going through the camera shop because I went through the other place in the other run. So you get to see the camera shop now. It's just as boring as the other place.
Oh.
It's just got different stuff in it.
You get to pick up a camera?
And a slightly different puzzle. Quotation fingers.
Oh, static.
Answer the phone, you
Was that the puzzle?
bastards. I just found
No,
out about
it's
the
not.
tape.
Oh.
That was our only copy. The happiest day of my life, and you wiped over it. I'm not letting this slip.
So this message actually changes depending on your personal index.
Hmm.
It can be like a drunk person,
Look
stuff like
somewhere
that. So, oh my gosh. In life, you will encounter locked doors.
Keys open doors?
There's a little buzzer up here. And if you follow it, it goes to the only other door that you didn't come in. There's only one other door. There's no point to make it lead there. It's not a puzzle. Also, let's check out these sweet posters. Also, I don't want to look at that TV because I'll get family PI and I don't want that.
I'm not
So
a
I'm gonna
family
dodge
man.
away from it.
Gerald.
Oh no, I didn't.
A happy couple.
I'm lying. Whatever. I did that in another run. Frankenstein. Night Drive.
Man, I wanna watch that
Looks
one.
looks pretty sexy. Looks like Fast and the Furious, but with a lady instead of a car. And Young Flesh too.
Oh,
man. That woman's wearing a thong. You don't need to censor that.
Filth.
Really? Filth?
Here's the puzzle that doesn't make any sense. Don't forget to buzz. Door release. You should just be able to click it and the door should release. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But instead?
Because where else is it gonna go? It's wired to the door. What else is gonna open? Honestly. Well, let's look at this other camera. Is there? Oh, it's this camera. Is this one? In case someone's shopless of television. It only works when you go to the third camera. That doesn't make any sense. There's only one door.
So changing the camera also changes the circuit for the button so that it goes to the door. That's dumb.
I don't know.
Baudelaire.
Baudelaire. Anyone speak French? I don't know what that means. Oh, creeping distress.
About the flowers being bad, I think.
Creeping distress again. Twice in the first 20 minutes.
Right.
It wouldn't be so bad if they layered anything else on top of it.
They have other tracks that have the exact same tempo and, you know, backtrack sounding as Creeping Distress, so it can go into Creeping Distress at any moment. You just don't know. You just have to pay attention. Maybe that's why I think it constantly plays. Maybe I'll be proved wrong and there isn't as many Creeping Distress counts as I really think there is, but let's find out, I guess. Oop. Oop. Ooh, it's a spooky playground.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Huh? Oh, what's that? Oh.
Oh, it's that
Goodness.
ice sculpture. How nice.
Strange.
It's the same bear that was in our car. It's Cheryl's bear. Oh no.
You're right though, that doesn't look like it'd be comfortable to cuddle with.
No, it's burlap. I don't understand.
Strange, this manufactured toy. There's more than one of them in the world.
So we can't do anything about that static ghost thing.
So whatever, just ignore it.
So we're just gonna ignore it. Now, I don't need to try to open this. You can clearly see it. There's a lock on it. Let's not bother with the animation.
That sign say no adults.
I don't know.
That looked like it.
That would be weird. It's Kidlandia.
It's only for people in the BK Kids Club.
This is another puzzle.
Uh-huh. Trying to find one with a dime in it. Oh. Oh.
Oh wow.
Yep. Can you tell that every time I use the Wiimote for something like this, I'm struggling to use it. Every single thing they make you do is a complete and utter struggle.
This man's like playing WarioWare.
Except it's not fun.
Does it ever make you dance?
You're gonna notice that that billboard over there is gonna change when I come out because I fucked up and this wasn't the UFO run. I had to re-download a file that had the UFO ending on it. Oops, deleted it. Anyway, here's a cutscene. We succeeded in getting the character I wanted. This is Sybil. She's got 2 personalities, and you'll see in bonus videos what I mean about that. And she also has 3 different outfits. This outfit has the ability to have 2 different personalities. It could be mean or nice, so she could be like nice and flirty and sexy, like looking, and she'll be like kind of a normal nice person to you, or she'll be a total fucking cunt, which is what we were aiming for. So enjoy how much of a goddamn cunt she is.
I need your help.
Car stuck in the snow? Need help de-thawing your windshield?
It's my daughter. She's missing.
She run off?
We were in a car accident. When I came to, she was gone.
Car accident? And where did this happen?
The highway just outside town. I came off the verge and ended up in the junkyard. My daughter's missing.
That road's not in my jurisdiction.
What?
You want state police.
You're kidding. My daughter is out there. You have to find her.
A lot of people need help tonight. Look around. The whole town is a mess.
You're screwing with me.
Can I see your license? Harry Mason, 11th Street. Says here you live on 11th Street?
Yeah. Yes.
Huh. Sure hope you weren't drinking before you had your crash. Look, chances are your girl headed home, right? It's only a few blocks away. Sir? You gonna answer your phone?
Phone? Yeah. They hung up.
That was probably your girl. The storm's making the phones act up.
All units, please respond. Unconfirmed reports of a potential looting on Finney Street.
Okay, I gotta go.
What?
Look, go home. Your daughter will be there. In the morning, call state police and sort out your vehicle. This is no time for running around town. Liable to get yourself locked up. That's me asking nicely.
So, I wanted to end the video on this amazing face Harry is going to make. Shattered memories!
Yay!